look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
I don't know, anything could probably stab me if you try hard enough, sweetie. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So this is the final princess, I guess? At least that's what it said. Oh gosh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do for this princess. I'm all out of plans. We tried to keep her in the cabin. That didn't work. We tried to be nice with her multiple times. That didn't work. I think one time we actually tried to slay her, and that didn't work. I'm so out of ideas. I guess we could try to slay her again? Because the love conquers all don't seem to be working.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Let's do it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
It looks that way. It looks like it's the only way.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Just as I remember it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Is there a way to do this right? I guess I've just been going about this all wrong. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I don't like it, but we're gonna try it. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Every time. Every time that line gets me.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh, she's definitely in charge.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I think she already knew. The element of surprise.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I know she's a threat to us. I don't know about the world, but she's definitely a threat to us.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Still your nerve and step forward.
You
I'm
step
so sorry.
forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Crap, she's right. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna stabby and hope that everything works out great. It's fine.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I know exactly what you can do. We're gonna do it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
We're gonna
End this.
do it. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is it, isn't it?
maybe.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Oh, we're dead.
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I mean, I was hoping. I doubted it, but I was hoping.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well, luckily I can't die either, technically, but alright. Well, time for death.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
My face right now is like, I'm so tired of this crap. I'm so tired.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Did we do it?
But is it over? Really over?
I don't know, I asked you. Of course not, that was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
Way too easy.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
I mean, I guess?
I really don't think you should do that.
I'm with Narrator on this one.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah. What aren't you telling us?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Crap, I'm gonna have to check her pulse, because I'm a curious little creature. Check for a pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one.
Right?
We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
Oh no. I mean, that's a good thing, right? But it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing.
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
What is her face?
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
What did she stab us with?
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Where did you get up? Oh my gosh, look at your face. We brought this on ourselves.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
She died happy, though.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
You're not wrong.
See you around.
See you in the next one.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to make sure. You always double tap. Well, we didn't double tap. We killed her and took her pulse. So I'm not even following my own rules. But I digress.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, I do not like the sound of that title. We're in deep, deep trouble.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Very deep trouble. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
He never remembers. You're the only one that I can trust, hero.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Moss, is that you?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
I keep wanting to make the same joke. I have 2 jokes and that's it. Just like I have arms. Hey!
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Right.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
The gaslighting is so real in this game. Oh my gosh. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat, she will stab you multiple times, she will rearrange your guts, she will turn into a ghost and stop your heart. What could possibly be the warning this time?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, he's just warning us about her words. Okay, her words cause us boo-boos. I get it.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
She had a knife hidden somewhere, but I want to know where she had it hidden. Secret pocket knife. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This does not look fun. This definitely does not look fun. I don't like the looks of this.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
She was armed last time, so we need something to kind of protect ourselves. I mean, we died last time too, so it's not really protecting ourselves, but a snowman can hope.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I still don't know what's with the mirror. I'll find out one of these days.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
It's not that I want to preen myself. It's there is something right here. Look at it. It's right here. Every single time it's right here. What is the purpose of this mirror? And then every time we go over to it, it just disappears. It has to mean something. Everything means something. Approach the mirror once again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Suspicious squint.
This really isn't funny.
Yeah, he's totally lying to us. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
One of these days, this is gonna work, and I'm gonna be like, I told you so. I'm not crazy.
But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Place looks welcoming. Very homey. I like it.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Gosh, she's gonna be Optimus Prime.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
I don't know, I think the cheated is onto something here.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I mean, she still sounds kind of cute. I like it. I was thinking she'd be more threatening based off of this room and the upper room of the cabin. I was hoping for the worst.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
That's not what I was thinking, but sure.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hi. How's it going?
I wonder if she remembers us.
I mean, we can always ask her.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
I was gonna say, even her voice, like, sounds metallic. Wait, her hands are behind her back. I don't know if I trust this.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Oh no, she has a weapon. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Oh well, in that case, let me just jaunt on over and help free you.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I feel like this is a trick. I feel like you're using reverse psychology here.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Oh, she's definitely gonna stab us.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Oh my goodness, be quiet, narrator. I have had it up to here with your stuff. You're as bad as she is.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Oh my gosh, narrator.
But I'm nervous.
So am I.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
The narrator's gonna get us killed. Again. Many times. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Oh, she remembers.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
She definitely remembers.
Last time? What are you talking about?
I was kind of a butthole last time.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
I remember.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
The narrator's lying to us too. But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes! That's exactly what you were doing, and I don't blame you. But that's exactly what you're doing.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
I mean, I know you're angry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
No take backsies.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
By the end of this game, it just has you questioning your own sanity. I love it. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you just drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
I don't know. Where'd you keep it last time?
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Oh.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
I don't know, narrator. She has 2 arms right now. Hey. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife. Bet you can't.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Okay, so far so good.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
I don't know. Anything could probably stab me if you try hard enough, sweetie.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically 0.
Practically 0. But it's never 0. But what if you're just hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
It's probably in her hair. I've seen someone pull a knife from their hair before.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
My secret zones. Oh, I love this game.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
Well, okay, as long as you assured me that there is nothing hidden anywhere, then I'm gonna trust you 100%.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
Gosh dang it.
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
I am so confused. What do I do?
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
Oh, is that what that was? I didn't pick up on that, I'm sorry.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Right, we're still trying to decide what the heck to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Oh, we came here to slay her. We started out going to slay her. Screw it, slay the princess!
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Do it now!
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
I knew she had a weapon!
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Oh, definitely our meat.
Hers, at first, then yours.
Hee
Hee
How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What the heck? She flipping Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Oh, that's her leg. Same thing.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're right, cheated. She flippin' cheated.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3. The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Yeah, just fast forward everything.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp. A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Thank you, cheated.
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Gosh dang it.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
I've been trying to fight. It's not working out great. Hunted.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Wait, why do we have 2 new voices?
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Like 40.
This is our 3rd?
Well, your guys' is 3rd. Mine like 55th.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I know, so much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
I am focused.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Oh no, they are taking over.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're in deep doo-doo.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Yeah, just like her knee sword or whatever the crap it was.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now. That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Through the mirror.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Oh, now he's lying about doors to us.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Gosh dang it, narrator.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
Approach the mirror?
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean?
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Great door, I guess.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Seems like whenever we touch it, it just disappears.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Everything is just an illusion. I'm an illusion. You're an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
We're dead.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi. How you doing? You look great.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh no.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Oh no.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Oh no.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
So are we gonna run or are we gonna fight?
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet.
That's what I was just thinking. You forgot the yet part of this.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Oh, it's been many worlds that I've ruined. It's fine. It's fine.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Only the present.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Oh gosh, we gotta run.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Why do you gotta say it like that?
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
No, I'm out of here.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Run! She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking.
Panicking is the worst possible thing for us to do. And panic where? Up the slide that dropped us down here? There's no way out?
I'm coming to get you.
Still panicking.
There's no way out. Okay, screw it. We're panicking. You panic, but unsurprisingly, panicking doesn't save you from her blades. She skewers you.
Gosh dang it.
Ow.
Ow.
Sorry about that. I gave into a bit of a fear response there, and I don't think it was very helpful.
Oh gosh, we gained another one?
Oh, a new one of us.
That's just what I said.
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
I don't think we died. We definitely got stabbed, but I don't think we died. At least this time.
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Oh no.
We're dead, aren't we?
We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Wait, what?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Too many for my little brain to count.
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
What?
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
So full of bad ideas. You forgot to mention that. So full of bad ideas.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
We're gonna be the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
It's going to get so loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
You get used to it.
Come on, show me something new.
Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Smolder activate. You can't resist. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Heck yeah, I was hoping I'd get the smitten.
She skewers you.
Now I'm getting the death. Crap.
You're cute.
Thanks! You're kinda cute too. You know, even though you're killing me and all, but still.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Gosh dang it.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Quick, we need more voices.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Oh, we take a licking and keep on ticking.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Don't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
She's going to kill this body either way.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
At least we're putting up a fight this time.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
You guys are doing great.
She skewers you.
I take it back.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time.
The only thing I feel is her skewering me over and over again.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need. None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Crap. Chapter 4. Mutually Assured Destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Oh gosh, there's a mutiny.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, we already have the blade.
Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
What?
Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Hopefully.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Are these all of the voices that I've acquired?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
I love the smitten.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Or if the princess lives here, we're definitely doing her a favor by slaying her.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Hi. You look great. Not at all going to stab me 1,000,000 times again, right?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Oh no.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Oh no. Narrator. You son of a bitch.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
No, he's just gonna leave it as a surprise. We're gonna find out the second she gives it to us.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Wait, do we really want to know what her new thing is?
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
I don't want to hear about the new thing. I don't want to hear about the new thing. I take it back. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Okay.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Oh my gosh.
That looked painful.
I don't think she feels pain, so I think she's alright.
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Oh.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
But what if we get to her heart?
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
You can't quit now. We're all in this together. Guys, we don't have to like each other. We just gotta get along. Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
I know, it's kind of nice, isn't it? You too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thanks! Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought, free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. This is good? You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into a jagged shards of broken glass. Did the eyes move? Oh, they move! So, you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh, is that what all the other voices are? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
I'm sorry, I was kind of mean to you. Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
But why? Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Plus, I always start with you. You're like the constant in every chapter. and after every death. So you know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
And all of them were all amazing. I loved all of them.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
I don't really think so, but... Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
If I destroy her, how is that existence any better than death? Or different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
I don't know, I slayed her once and there was nothing.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Bye, narrator.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh,
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
well, she's a triple goddess.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay, you're cute and all, but this one right here, the little human centipede one, is kind of distracting me. But okay, continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess?
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Oh, wow. I mean, but without death, life has no meaning because you would never do anything. At least I don't think so. Don't you have any say in all of this? Why is this all following on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
I regret asking you this?
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Okay.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this is about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known.
You lower your damn voice. Oh wow, we just jumping right into it, aren't we?
But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious.
What if none of that matters?
It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
This is like so beautiful.
It was fear that made our prison, and it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But together, we left it all behind and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality. Your leverage drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
We're not the whole of reality. Why don't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine? What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
I mean, I've always thought that humans are just little squid people. You strip us down just to our brain, eyes, and nervous system, we kind of just are. Just little squid people.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
I mean, that's the whole meaning of the death card. This doesn't have to be so big. You can come back down to my level. You can come back to me.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful, eternal, but ever-changing.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion?
Maybe a little bit of column A, maybe a little bit of column B.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I mean, we can stay in it together, too. That's always an option. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Can you? What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Oh. So those worlds actually do die. Well, crap. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hero! Which hero are you?
I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence.
I agree.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Please do.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that. For old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah?
Yeah.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Very homey.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I'm sorry my ugliness broke the mirror.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Gotcha. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Oh. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kinda sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Yeah. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Oh, heck yeah, I do.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Oh. She sounds normal.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
I haven't made any decisions yet.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Gonna sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
That's good. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
And just keep doing this for the rest of our lives?
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I don't know. Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Crap. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
So this isn't our first time. How do you know that won't end worse? What if I make my way back here and I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Oh. I mean, this whole game is just us kicking each other's... Well, you're kicking my butt more than I kick yours. But that's just this whole game, right?
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Oh, I've been hesitating this whole time. Except, you know, for the times that I didn't, because I couldn't figure out what the heck to do. Or the right thing to do. But there is no wrong choices. We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually, something's gonna be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
She's so adorable. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
That's the only choices? I forgot what her plan was. I forgot what my plan was. What's her plan? What's my plan? Well, what's her plan versus my plan? Is her plan for me to kill her? And my plan is to join her? Her plan is for me to join her, and my plan... I haven't been paying attention. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Bye, hero.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I thought she was gonna say ditto. Oh, you love me? Oh, that's what this is. Well, I'm sorry, stab. You didn't seem very confident in that I love you, but I'll accept it. I'll see you in the next life. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh my gosh! So we just keep going, and unless, like, I choose the ending to become a god, we just keep doing this for the rest of our lives. We just keep killing each other over and over and over. My gosh. I love this game. It was awesome. I'm gonna return to this and find more princesses and have new and different endings and probably more terrible ideas. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye! See ya!